We Are What We Do is a global social change movement which aims to inspire people to use their simple everyday actions to change the world. And we believe that each of us individually, through the actions we take every day, can and will make a really big difference to the world. We Are What We Do began with a question: what would you ask 1 million people to do to change the world? And from the answer to that question, we created the book Change the World for $10. What makes this book special is it was the first expression of this idea of small actions done by lots of people changing the world. And the book in itself embodies that idea. More than 130 people came together and donated their time and talents to make it happen. And it represents the possibility of what happens when you bring people together around an idea they really believe in. I absolutely believe that it is through small steps taken every day, small actions, that we're going to change the world. Turning the tap off when you clean your teeth, getting to know your neighbour, reading a story with a child, switching off electricity when you're not using it. The important thing about these simple actions is they connect us to big problems, which we all know about and read about in the paper, which can overwhelm us. But actually, when we break them down to these simple actions, we realise that we can play a really important part in addressing them. I gave up my job because I think, like a lot of people, I'd started to ask questions about the world we live in and the problems that we're all facing. And I thought that I'd got some skills by the time I turned about 30, which I could use to do something which might make the world a better place. What inspires me is the phone calls and emails that we get each and every day into our office from people all around the world telling us about how much they've enjoyed the book, how relevant they've found it, how they've applied the actions in their own community or in their own school or in their own business. One woman in a company has collected 3,500 pairs of spectacles based on the action Recycle Your Spectacles, and they've gone to a charity which will send them to people in a developing country, and thousands more individual stories which I could tell you which sustain and encourage and inspire us each and every day. I think if each and every day each of us put ourselves in somebody else's shoes and imagined how someone else is experiencing life, that would start to create the empathy that we need to heal any number of problems.